Here's all you have to know about men and women. Women are crazy. Men are stupid. And the main reason women are crazy is that men are stupid. Some people see things that are and ask, why? Some people dream of things that never were and ask, why not? Some people have to go to work and don't have time for all that. Most people work just hard enough not to get fired and get paid just enough money not to quit. A house is just a place to keep your stuff while you go out and get more stuff. Some people have no idea what they're doing, and a lot of them are really good at it. The caterpillar does all the work, but the butterfly gets all the publicity. Never argue with an idiot. They will only bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. Careful, if you think too much, they'll take you away. Think of how stupid the average person is, and realize half of them are stupider than that. Don't just teach your children to read, teach them to question everything. We have multiplied our possessions, but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, not life to years. Trying to be happy by accumulating possessions is like trying to satisfy hunger by taping sandwiches all over your body. We are a nation of sheep, and someone else owns the grass. Fighting for peace is like screwing for virginity. If crime fighters fight crime and firefighters fight fires, what do freedom fighters fight? How is it possible to have a civil war? War is rich old men protecting their property by sending middle-class and lower-class men off to die. Scratch any cynic and you will find a disappointed idealist. If you have selfish, ignorant citizens, you're going to have selfish, ignorant leaders. If it requires a uniform, it's a worthless endeavor. By and large, language is a tool for concealing the truth. How come when it's us, it's an abortion, and when it's a chicken, it's an omelet? Religion is just mind control. Don't give your money to the church. They should be giving their money to you. I think everyone should treat one another in a Christian manner. I will not, however, be responsible for the consequences. Conservatives want live babies, so they can train them to be dead soldiers. Religion is like a pair of shoes. Find one that fits for you, but don't make me wear your shoes. I have as much authority as the Pope. I just don't have as many people who believe it. Tell people there's an invisible man in the sky who created the universe, and the vast majority will believe you. Tell them the paint is wet, and they have to touch it to be sure. May the forces of evil become confused on the way to your house. Most people with low self-esteem have earned it. I love and treasure individuals as I meet them. I loathe and despise the groups they identify or belong to. If it's true that our species is alone in the universe, then I'd have to say the universe aimed rather low and settled for very little. I'm happy to tell you there is very little in this world that I believe in. If you try to fail and succeed, which have you done? Isn't it a bit unnerving that doctors call what they do practice? I was a loner as a child. I had an imaginary friend. I didn't bother with him. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman, "Where's the self-help section?" She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose. Some people see the glass half full. Others see it half empty. I see a glass that's twice as big as it needs to be. Have you ever noticed that anybody driving slower than you is an idiot, and anyone going faster than you is a maniac? There are nights when the wolves are silent and only the moon howls. When I ask how old your toddler is, I don't need to hear 27 months. His 2 will do just fine. He's not a cheese, and I didn't really care in the first place. If someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation? If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does that mean that one enjoys it? Just because you got the money off your back doesn't mean that the circus has left town. Honesty may be the best policy, but it's important to remember that apparently, by elimination, dishonesty is the second best policy. The main reason Santa is so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live. It's never just a game when you're winning. Don't sweat the petty things, and don't pet the sweaty things. I had no shoes, and I felt sorry for myself until I met a man who had no feet. I took his shoes. Now I feel better. I think I am, therefore I am, I think. Would a fly without wings be called a walk? Not only do I not know what's going on, I wouldn't know what to do about it if I did. What if there were no hypothetical questions? There's no present. There's only the immediate future and the recent past. Electricity is really just organized lightning. People who say they don't care what people think are usually desperate to have people think they don't care what people think. If you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten. One can never know for sure what a deserted area can look like. When you step on the brakes, your life is in your foot's hands. I often warn people, somewhere along the way, someone is going to tell you, there is no I in team. What you should tell them is, maybe not, but there is an I in independence, individuality, and integrity. I think it's the duty of the comedian to find out where the line is drawn and cross it deliberately. Those who dance are considered insane by those who cannot hear the music. Death is caused by swallowing small amounts of saliva over a long period of time. There is a humorous side to every situation. The challenge is to find it. Let a smile be your umbrella, and you'll end up with a face full of rain. My advice, just keep moving straight ahead. Every now and then you find yourself in a different place. Everyone should try to scratch their name on the balm of life. Everyone smiles in the same language. People who see life as anything more than pure entertainment, are missing the point. Life is not measured by the number of breath we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Laugh often, long and loud. Laugh until you gasp for breath.